Antonio Spurs versus the revamped Miami Heat. It all happens now on 2K Sports.
It's interconference time for the Spurs as they come in as the visiting team. Pour a little more milk into that cereal and settle in for a Saturday morning bout of NBA on your 2K station. Presented by T-Mobile, the starting lineups for Greg Popovich and Eric Spoelstra. And now, time for the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. Clark, right now let's take a look at the Spurs. What will be the key for them?
How well can they disrupt Dwayne Wade's game? That's what they have to be thinking about. He was last season's league leader in points scored, so you've got a game plan for him defensively. Deny him the ball, and when he gets it, force him to pass or take challenge shots.
Clark, how about this Miami team? What's the key for them?
Well, it all starts with LeBron James. A stat sheet stuffer. He's doing everything, and he's doing it all at a very high level.
Doing it all. I like what you said. He can score any way. I mean, long, short, drive. He does it all.
I think the greatest strength of his game is his ability to get points in the paint. He shoots a high percentage because he takes the ball to the rim.
It'll be interesting.
Boy, Tony Parker, the thing that jumps out at you is his ability to score in the paint. But he's really added a nice jump shot to his repertoire as well. He can make threes. He doesn't like to shoot a lot of them, but the mid-range jump shot he possesses now makes him one of the premier scoring point guards in the league.
He sinks the second. And here is Chalmers. Here's James.
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day. Wait a minute. Make that week. Hey, make it the year. Now that was a dunk.
And here's Duncan. To Duncan. Here's Jim.
Nice looking reverse dunk there, and the defense couldn't do anything about it.
Wade with it. On the screen, connects off the screen.
The pick worked to perfection, and he had all the room he needed to get off the jumper.
Here's Parker. Duncan down low. He's up against Bosch. Ginobili. And it's D. Wade with the rebound.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot.
Oh, man! Here's Parker. About 3.5 minutes left in the first. Dumps it off. Here's Ginobili. Kisses it off the glass and in.
I love his tenacity and aggressiveness on offense. He's lightning quick and loves to take it to the rim.
Haslam a screen. Leonard lays out. LeBron. Open look. Gets the bucket. He has 6.
They're all business here. No messing around right now. Perfect shooting to start.
Here's Splitter. No good. And it's the Heat taking it the other way. Wade nails the easy jumper.
Wow, they hit their first 5 shots. They're looking to close these guys out before halftime.
Ginobili with the ball. Gets in close. Finishes with the soft touch.
That's where you get the high percentage shots when you get the ball inside. Good things happen. That's a nice play.
Wade backs in. Perimeter. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Haslam. Flips it in off the sweet pick.
Great pick there. The defender was stopped in his track, and it freed up the easy basket.
Here's Parker. Kept alive. Ginobili. It's in for 3. He's got 9.
He's been a go-to guy for him here in the quarter, doing an outstanding job putting the ball in the basket.
Here's Wade. Dumps it off. James with it. Let's go with a 3. That's good.
Right now, he's being extremely active on offense for him this quarter. He's perfect from the field.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Some changes there for the Heat. And so here is San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. Duncan, baseline. Working on Bosch. Laid in softly off the glass.
For me, Tim Duncan is one of the greatest power forwards to ever play the game. His efficiency and his skill level is what makes him one of the greats of all time. He's a guy that I think would have been an outstanding player even if he was only 6'5", because he can handle the ball, he can shoot it, he's got a tremendous IQ, and his footwork is fantastic. You hear me? Fantastic. 5-star footwork, and he's got all the shots with his back to the basket, and nobody shoots the 15 to 17-foot bank shot any better than Mr. Fundamental, Tim Duncan.
Wade with it. 39 seconds left in the first quarter. It's blocked. Good D by Duncan. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Parker. Gently drops it in.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Bosch, the screen. Off the screen. Oh! Flushes it with the one-handed jam. Here's Parker. Manu. Can't tie up the score. LeBron James on the wing. Gets a good look. Can't get the buzzer beater. The Heat with the slight lead.
Well, Kevin, what can you say? They played terrific offensively. Still, their defense has been less than stellar. If they can tighten things up a bit at that end, they'd really be in business.
We've reached the end of the first, and it's a barn burner. Still close, though. 19-16. All right, the first quarter had a lot of good action. I think we'll be in for some more here in the second. Cheryl Miller met with Eric Spoelstra earlier. Cheryl, what did he have to tell you?
Hey, Kev, he told me his point of emphasis was to keep his team aggressive on offense. He knows his team isn't going to get any easy baskets tonight against this defense and will have to be proactive when it comes to scoring points.
Yeah, this defense is really giving teams headaches. Let's see if they can overcome it. Here's Parker. To Parker. From short range. Gets the lay-in. He has 5.
He came up big there against the much bigger opponent. Sweet play down low.
Leonard is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game. Great leadership skills, Clark, for LeBron James.
Well, he's ahead of his time in that regard. As a young player, as young as he is, to be the kind of leader he is speaks volumes to this kid's character and his understanding of the game and his position on his team as his best player and one of the most dynamic players we've seen in the history of the league.
Here's Parker. He's got 5. Here's Green. Kept alive. Dion for 3. That's good.
A good pass, Kevin, is a combination of timing and accuracy. That was excellent. He was in mid-shot, but dished it off when he saw the open man.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Some adjustments here for the Spurs. And Miami has possession. 3-point lead. Here's Miller, guarded by Green. His first shot of the game. Bosch with the bucket.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
Here's Green. Connects from 13 feet out.
The defense was slow to set up there and as a result got burned.
The Heat with the lead. Got a piece of it. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Diaw inside. Haslam's there.
You can't fault that shot since he was wide open, but he may have rushed it just a little bit.
Bosch, the screen. The alley-oop. Jams in the alley-oop. He has 6.
Great alley-oop pass there, Kevin. That's highlight reel for real.
And it's the Spurs with the ball, trailing by 5. San Antonio calls timeout. A different group set to go for the Heat. And here is Green. To Splitter. Got a hand on it. He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. And here is Chalmers. 2:13 left in the second. Battier rips it down.
He's not the guy you would expect to compete in the dunk contest, but he can still throw it down when he needs to.
Here's Parker. 5 points in the game. Here's Parker. No good. And it's the Heat taking it the other way. Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Spurs. Miami is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
Here's Anderson. Off the inbound. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layup there. Make him earn his points from the line.
And he makes the first one. He's off on the second. San Antonio trailing here. Leonard to the perimeter. Parker's shot is off.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players.
And here is Chalmers. 6-point game. Got a piece of it. Stolen by the Spurs.
Not the right time to throw that entry pass there, Kevin.
Chris Bosch with the rebound.
That was a perfect chance to finish on the break, and he let it slip away.
Now Allen, guarded by Green. To Battier. To the elbow. Here's Chalmers. Drains it for 3. Nice bucket by the 2-year man out of Kansas.
These guys are in the zone. They're taking it over.
Dumps it off. Green hits the tray. He has 5. And here is Chalmers. Bosch backs him down. Here's Allen. Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first. The Heat have been red hot offensively.
Yep, we'll see if they can hold this lead. We've reached halftime with the score 37-28. And now the T-Mobile halftime report. Well, let's check out the story of the stats. Heat have built a nice lead thanks to their precision ball movement.
That's right, Kevin. Just look at all those assists. That's good team basketball.
Chris Bosch really making a difference here.
You know, he's showing off his court vision. Some beautiful looks in the first half.
Well, the second half will begin in just a few moments. And here is Chalmers. Dumps it off. Here's Haslam to Wade. From deep three-point range, the shot by Wade, no good.
Good job hustling here. I mean, making the extra effort. When you're down, you have to do all of the little things, Kevin.
And they do have a slight disadvantage on the boards. Ginobili with the ball. He's got 9. Leonard, Haslam cleans the defensive glass. And Clark, you mentioned hustle. They have to turn it up a notch.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. Intensity. You have to bring that to the court every time you step between the lines, and that's exactly what they have to have here. They've got to be more tenacious. They've got to play with more purpose and more focus and more drive.
And so here is San Antonio. 9-point game.
He's been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing here. One guy can only do so much.
Here's Wade. The shot is off. Now San Antonio the other way. Cheryl Miller met with Eric Spoelstra earlier. Cheryl, what did he have to tell you?
Hey, Kev, he said it could definitely be worse than having a nice lead going into the third quarter. He said the inside scoring has been fantastic and that once they get the ball in the paint, they can't be stopped. Not yet, anyway, unless the other team makes some adjustments. Now back to our play-by-play analysis. Kevin and Clark?
Okay, thanks. James with it after the miss from Tim Duncan. Rips it down with one hand. 11 points in the game. He touched on his great slashing ability in the keys to the game, Clark, and it's certainly been on display so far.
Absolutely, Kevin. His special combination of speed, quickness, and ball handling ability on full display in widescreen mode.
For the
Watch out below. Run for cover, young fella.
time called here, the Spurs decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Parker. He's got 7. Here's Duncan. Inside. Lays it right in.
That's a great pass. Way to get it to the open man.
James with it. 13 points in the game. Haslem. Here's Anderson. Blocked. And here comes Ginobili. He's got 9. Blair. James covering. Hits the jump hook.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
James with it. Dumps it down with one hand. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. And here comes Parker. From the paint, in close, Ginobili can't hit.
The D was lurking on that one, and it was just enough to throw off the shot.
Oh, a monster throwdown. Wow. Boom.
Fantastic pass to set the alley-oop jam up there. You gotta love that.
Here's Parker. He has 7. Stolen away by Chalmers. Deflected. Ginobili with the ball. Over Anderson. Nice shot by Ginobili.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Wade with it. From 17 feet out. Blair corrals the miss inside. The break is on. To Manu. And it's Wade with the rebound.
So far today, they're showing a little more effort and hustle. They've got a small advantage on the glass right now.
And the turnover by Miami.
Spurs ball.
A different group set to go for the Heat. And here is Green. He has 5. And that advantage you're talking about, Clark, certainly one of the factors in this league.
Well, there's no question about that, Kevin. Each of those rebounds are creating another scoring opportunity for him.
And here is Green. They trail by 11. He's off from 3. 21 seconds left in the third. Here's James. Dumps it off. Lewis buries the short-range jumper.
Kev, you can't let him get the ball that close to the basket. By that time, it's already too late.
Duncan kisses it off the glass and in. He has 6.
Way to work it inside to get the high percentage look. Nice job there.
And here comes Ray Allen.
Goodness. Wow. The fans are loving it, Kevin. What a shot.
We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 52-38. LeBron James has been playing aggressively. 15 points and 2 rebounds.
Absolutely. He's scoring well, and he's doing it with excellent efficiency. That's the key. He's playing within himself and getting good looks.
The fourth quarter about to get started here in what's been an entertaining game. Here we go, the start of the final quarter. We've seen a heck of a performance here, but there's always the chance of a comeback. Glad you stuck with us. Here's Parker. 7 points in the game. Here's Parker. Tipped. Here's Leonard. Ginobili on the wing.
He had a little daylight there, but he's far from automatic.
Wade. The two-handed jam.
They're showing no mercy. This lead just keeps on growing.
And here comes Parker. From close range, and that one's good. Parker. And here are the Heat. The Heat turn it over.
The pass got away from him. A missed opportunity.
You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
This is just a magnificent shooting performance we're watching here. The other team has to feel helpless.
He is lights out from beyond the arc, and he shows no signs of slowing down. Clark, what do you do as a coach and try and slow down the shooting?
Well, Kevin, sometimes there's not much you can do other than challenging every shot, maybe throwing different defenders at him, but sometimes you just have to hope that he misses some shots.
Here's Parker. He's got 9. Nice shot by Ginobili.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
And here comes James. 11-point game. Wade with it. Dumps it off to Haslam. Here's Wade. It counts. And the foul. Good for the three-point play. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Let's quickly go down to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Greg Popovich just moments ago.
Thanks, Kev. He told his team that he wants them taking more shots from beyond the arc. He said, if you got a good look, fire it up. Don't be tentative. He's giving them the green light, Kevin.
Thank you, Cheryl. Parker leads the game in assists.
Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
Wade with it. He's got 9. Green is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul, second team.
And here is Chalmers. He has 5. Low block. It's stolen by Ginobili.
And you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
To Manu. And San Antonio turns it over. Poked away. It stays here. It's not too often we see a team lead when they're playing like this.
No, you're right, Kevin. I mean, this is out of the norm. Turnovers are only one part of the game, though, an important part, but they've been able to overcome them in some other areas.
Absolutely. And Miami has possession, leading by 12. And the turnover by Miami.
That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
Here's Parker. He's got 9. 2:41 left in the game. Here's Ginobili. Cuts the score to single digits.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Dumps it off. Chalmers. Beyond the arc. No good. Now San Antonio the other way. And here's Duncan. And it's D. Wade with the rebound.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Leonard gets the reach-in call. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul, third team foul.
James with it. He's got 15. LeBron hit the charge, and that's his first foul of the game.
And that's his second turnover in this quarter alone.
You look at Tony Parker, what a contribution.
He's really doing a great job of finding the open man, and he has his team working in harmony because of it. It's like he has a second set of eyes.
He is doing such a great job of distributing, Clark. How do you counteract that?
They need to put more pressure on the ball and to try to force him to give it up before he gets comfortable.
Here's Parker. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Leonard. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. And they've got it to within 7. He's had a tough time of it, as you were saying.
Yeah, he really has, Kevin. I mean, he just needs to make the smart passes and keep things simple. When you're struggling, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. He just has to back off of it a little bit. And then he's got to make sure he's keeping the ball between himself and the defender. He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
And here is Chalmers. He's got 5. Inside to Bosch. Over Duncan. Swings it from the wing. They push the lead to 9.
He He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Here's Duncan from inside. Bosch grabs the miss.
You know, Kevin, all these rebounds allow them to attack the defense before they have a chance to get back and set up on D.
Here's Parker after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Green hits the tray. And Clark, you're right about what they've been able to accomplish with strong work down low.
Especially on long shot attempts. It's much easier to get back on defense after scoring.
Now Haslam fades back. Answers right back with a three of his own.
I think they've sealed this one. Not enough time left to mount a comeback.
Parker to the free throw line. Drains the open jumper.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
And here comes James. He's got 17. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Good on the first, and that will push the lead to double digits. Can't connect on number 2. Here comes Parker. He's got 9. Here's Ginobili. Bosch got all of that one. That's his second block so far. Here's Ginobili. Oh!
They got this one signed, sealed, and delivered, Kevin. Just play solid D and use as much clock as possible.
The shot is off. The Heat walk away with a double-digit victory as they defeat the Spurs 69-57. LeBron James is the Jordan Brand player of the game and some solid numbers.
Boy, he took it hard to the rim. So demoralizing to a defense, Kevin, when a guy's flying in there dunking it at will.
Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.
Alive, people, and the steel pan is the soul of sweet TNT. In the midst of the action, however, our local hip-hop heroes, spot rushers, find themselves trapped in a steel band.
Granny say too much a cup just spoil the broth, and you know muck go spoil the sport. So I plead in my case if it please the court. She thing in my face down by the port, and I had no recourse but to record this retort. For sale, so I bought I take a little bit of pickety ping ping ping. Say with a little tickety ting ting ting. And then I get it in this wickety swing swing swing. And that she did doing it and thing. But she man get vexed and rush up on the scene, try to push in between and intervene. She tell him, hold up boy, your lights ain't green, plus your room too small to keep my bedroom clean. All I beg for the boy, she wouldn't let him in, and she till I feel it in my spleen.
Victoria Square, square. Pockets broken, I'm feeling for. They say, man, fix up and have some, but she got some bet. Now bounce up me boy, try money, nip in the back.